Hello everyone, my name is Riana Andika, and now I'm going to tell you how to negotiating with foreigners. Okay, first of all, have you ever wondered why many companies, even a nation, have their own specialist negotiator that is assigned by their company or their nation to negotiate in the critical situation? Do you know is it necessary to have a negotiation skill, especially with a foreigner when you attend a multinational company? And do you know the negotiation with people from a different countries has a different strategies? Many companies train their own employees to negotiate it with another parties. It is because inside the real business world, to get a deal with another company or another client, negotiation is a tool used to breach a agreement. And this skill is fully function and helps you to get more improve your skills. The thing that I want to share here is what is negotiation itself and what is the strategy and preparation steps that you should know when negotiating with foreigners and how to select which strategy is the most suitable for you to use. So today let me tell you about few strategies that may you need to know for negotiating with foreigners and how to select it correctly. First, is negotiation is a process by which we attempt to persuade other person to give us something that we want in exchange for something else. And we are trying to seeking a win-win solution here in purpose to maximize both parties' satisfaction. The differences between we are negotiating with one same nation and different nation is the way we talk and our treatment for our opponent. The different nation has their own culture that very unique that may affect their behavior and perception of seeing something. I quoted from traditional proverb Russia that said, when negotiating with a Russia, the slower you go, the farther you get. Don't hurry to reply, but hurry to listen them. And other quotes that need to be remembered for international negotiation is from Margaret O'Marnell, Georgetown University, USA. When Arabs give a yes answer to a request, they are not necessarily certain that the action will be or can be carried out. Etiquette demands that your request has a positive response. A positive response is a request as declaration of intention and an expression of goodwill, not more than that. If an action does not follow, the other person cannot be held responsible for their failure. Secondly, the strategies that need to be done and know for preparation of the negotiation until the end of the negotiation. The key to success of negotiation with them is careful preparation. The preparation is the base needs before negotiating, especially when dealing with their foreigners. Before even starting the negotiation, take your time to know your opponent. Many things that you can do here actually. For instance, searching their profile, background, nationality, their culture, even their behavior. By knowing their profile, background, nationality, culture, and behavior, can this information can help you to get know more than. After identifying your opponent, it will help you to gather necessary information that may help you to act when meeting them. With this information, you can determine which type of tune suits the most, where is the best place to meet, and how to arrange the seat when meeting them. Many things need to be prepared. For instance, when dealing with Americans, we cannot prepare a seat that our seat is more higher than that, because by sitting in the higher chair, it will implement that we have a higher power than Americans. Another things that we need to prepare is knowing their culture and language. Before meeting them, try to learn how to say hello and say bye in their culture. It will increase the possibility of their negotiation succeed, because knowing their culture will show them that we are very appreciate and excited to negotiate it and looking forward to building a great relationship with them. Secondly, is implement what we have prepared before and try to make them feel like home. After doing all the preparation, it's time to implement it. because the place that we have the same taste of culture that they have. By negotiating in the place that they are very familiar with, it will increase their mood and make the situation less awkward. And in the end, perhaps it will carry out a great outcome. Apply the knowledge that you have. I have experience in negotiating with a Japanese. One day I follow a negotiation process with a Japanese people. Previously, we have learned that Japanese people have a low context culture where they don't like things that go directly to our intent goals. So, after knowing this, we took them to a sushi restaurant which aims to make them feel like they are in their own area and improve their mood. When we first met them, we tried to greet them with Japanese greeting that we had previously prepared. After waiting for them to finish eating, only then we do start talking about business. When we speak, we use a language and not to that not very offensive because we already know that they sometimes have a sensitive words and have a nature that talking about business when eating is not polite. After the negotiation took place and we implement all the knowledge that we had about their culture, and the result of this negotiation was successful with this cooperation made with a long contract. Lastly, managing the negotiation result and building a long relationship with our foreign client. Having a long-term relationship with a client and make a great connection with them. Many people make these mistakes here. A company that did not have a great knowledge of how the important is a long-term relationship usually fail in renegotiation again. And some cultures like Indonesia, which is my country, we prepare we are prefer to have a client that can be trusted and pay more rather than searching a new client. With good negotiation and trusted long relationship, Indonesian is a more that happy to help their client with everything they've got. So, when dealing with Indonesian, we need to have a great attitude and try to maintain relationship not only for our business but a friend outside of the business environment too. In short, first, negotiation is the process in which two parties mutually request and accept a request and try to find the best solution for both parties. Second, there is a differences between negotiating between nation and negotiating with one country. When negotiating between nation, there are many things we must remember and do before carrying out the negotiation process. Furthermore, before meeting our negotiation opponent, we should study the background of our opponent and try to learn a little about their culture as a prevision to determine what should and should not be done. After getting all of the information, implement all the knowledge that you had during the negotiation and try to simple greeting that used in the country opposite our negotiation to eliminate tension in the beginning of the meeting. After achieving the result negotiation and try to build a good and long healthy relationship with them to facilitate us in a future in renewing the contract later. And many countries put forward long-term relationship rather than short-term relationship because they are prefer to work with people that can they trust. So, after knowing all of the skills that may you need for negotiation with foreigners, what will you do? You determine yourself. Okay, maybe that's all from me. Thank you for listening. My name is Ryan. Thank you and bye.